What's the good news that you're going to be getting? What is the good news that is going to be coming your way in the future? Hi, my name is Diana, Psychic Intuitive, and before you are 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is from the Mystic Soul Tarot deck and comes along with the pink star-shaped crystal. Pile 2 is from the Lunar Soul Tarot deck and comes along with the clear star-shaped crystal. Pile 3 is from the SuperLunaris Tarot deck and comes with the yellow star-shaped crystal. And Pile 4 is from the Spheres of Heaven Tarot deck and comes with the red star-shaped crystal. Feel free to pause the video if you have to. If you're not sure which pile to choose, then may I recommend that you try the process of elimination method, where you decide which of the piles you're least interested in and focus on the piles that you are interested in and watch those, okay? Another method is I can go ahead and add some zodiac signs for you. Maybe you need confirmation or you would like to pick an additional pile, then you can choose using the astrological zodiac signs that I'm about to add. Give me one moment and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have some zodiac signs which I'm going to choose at random and we're going to assign these, okay? For pile 1, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, so we have these 3 for pile 1. Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And then for pile 2, we have Virgo, Pisces, and Libra. For pile 3, we have Aries, Capricorn, and Leo. For pile 4, we have Gemini, Taurus, and Cancer. So please keep in mind that this zodiac method is an additional way to choose a pile. Your intuition is also very powerful, so you can pick a pile based on the tarot backing that you're attracted to. You can pick a pile based on that. You can pick a pile based on all 3 things. For instance, you might be very strongly or powerfully attracted to the pink crystal. That's a pile that has a message in it for you. That's your intuition trying to tell you something. Then you may also be powerfully attracted to the backing for the SuperLunaris cards. That's an additional message for you. And then you can pick an additional message based on your zodiac sign. And occasionally you might be surprised and find out that the cards that you're drawn to may have your zodiac sign already linked to it. So that's happened to me a lot when I choose a pile. Please feel free to pause the video, make your choice or choices, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome to reading pile 1. Today we're going to be taking a look at 3 pieces of good news that you're going to be getting in the future. Let's take a look at the crystal that you chose here. We have pink. You chose a pink crystal, or maybe you didn't, but this is just a crystal that you ended up with. I feel that your good news is going to have something to do with love in the future. I feel like you're going to receive good news relating to either a relationship or something, good news that you will find emotionally healing. Perhaps it'll be a message from a friend, or a message regarding a friend, or a message regarding something that relays a sense of goodwill and harmony and compassion, okay? So you're going to be getting a message possibly about this or in relation to this subject matter in your life. So you're either a Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Aquarius, or maybe you're not. It doesn't really matter, okay? These piles are chosen via your intuition, the zodiac signs, or the crystal, or the cards, okay? Your intuition is really what it comes down to, but if you don't feel like you have a strong sense of intuition, then the zodiac signs are a clear marker, and feel free to watch multiple of these readings. All right, let's begin with your first message, shall we? We've got the 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Good news coming into your life that you're going to be receiving in the future. I've also got some oracle cards here for you. We're getting empathy, essence, number 19. Number 5, empathy, essence, simplicity. Let's spread these out a little bit. And confidence. You're going to be receiving a message, pile 1. Okay? A message that is empathetic and caring. And it's going to give you a sense of advantage. It's going to give you a sense of victory. Okay? You maintaining a victory in a certain situation. The essence of the message is that you did very well, that you did better than others, possibly, that you have overcome a challenge, and that you're maintaining that. So this is going to be a message coming your way in the future that in essence says you are successful, my dear pile 1. This could be in the realm of how caring you are, how determined you are, how passionate you are, how much you look out for others, or how attractive you are too. Okay, that's going to be the essence of the message. You're going to become very popular. I'm getting the idea that multiple messages are going to be coming in for you in the future, telling you this. It will have to do with your popularity, being more popular, being more better liked. It's going to really bolster your confidence. It may have to do with a new job or a new career, a new ambition that you've been working on. You're going to do really well in this new ambition or in this new career. It's going to be good news for you. And I feel like it's going to come in multiple times. You're going to be receiving lots of messages or lots of incoming calls or texts or messages because of how popular you are, how caring you are, or how beautiful you are too. These are going to be messages that give you confirmation, pile 1. That confirm to you that you're bang on, okay? That you're correct about something, or that you are on point about something, or the messages will be coming in because you are the one winning in a certain discussion or argument or debate. And you're going to receive a lot of like maybe accolades or confirmatory messages agreeing with you. I also feel, pile 1, that you're going to be receiving a message from someone in particular because of how beautiful you are. So you may be receiving lots of compliments on your beauty. And it's going to really fill you with confidence about this new ambition that you've taken on, or this new activity that you've taken on, that you've been very passionate about, that you've been very focused on, that you've been very determined about, that's been bringing you a lot of joy. And I feel like it's going to give you fuel to continue to push on and press forward and maintain this momentum when it comes to being protective of others or protective of something that you care about, or showing empathy to others. I feel like the empathy you give will be the empathy that you receive. It's a good piece of news, actually. And it could be in support of your career or in support of some activity that you've chosen to pour your heart into. And that's what I'm seeing for your first piece of good news coming in for you in the future, pile 1. I'm also getting, before we go, that perhaps you're going to get high marks when it comes to how attractive you're looking. Perhaps you'll be exercising more, taking good care of your body and your beauty. You're just going to be glowing from the inside out. And this is going to be very apparent to people. And some people are not going to be able to help but tell you this, that you're looking beautiful, that you're looking statuesque, that you're looking strong, that you're being athletic. Perhaps you are in some sort of sports activity, and you're going to receive a lot of compliments or praise or incoming words of encouragement about what you're doing with your body or with your life, or with perhaps even with others. Perhaps you're being protective of others. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you, pile 1, as far as your first piece of good news coming in for you in the future. Let's move on to your second piece of good news, pile 1. Be right back. Okay, so for your Next piece of good news, we have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Hanged One, and the World. And for your oracle cards, pile 1, I'm getting home. Home is where the heart is. Beauty. Ooh, we already touched on this some. That's gorgeous for you, pile 1. We have gateway. All right. And we are getting divine guidance, number 38. So pile 1, you're a very loving person. Very loving. You love big, okay? You got a big heart. You're very emotionally intelligent as well, okay? You may also be emotionally generous person and very spiritually attuned. You're probably psychic, pile 1. Something's had you worried. Something's been worrying you, okay? It may have to do with a situation where you feel like you were martyred or you were sacrificed. Maybe you feel like you were the sacrifice in a certain situation. Maybe someone's acting very detached towards you. Well, I feel that you're going to become very accomplished when it comes to this thing in the future. The good news coming to you in the future is that you're going to be you're going to come to some sort of completion or fulfillment when it comes to this situation that's had you worried or had you thinking about it a lot. You know, something's been in your head a lot, a situation, and you're very loving towards this person and this situation. Actually, you're not the problem here, pile 1. The issue may be that your loving gestures or intentions are not being returned, or perhaps you're pouring your love out into someone who has a lot of mental anguish, a lot of issues, pile 1. And they may not be able to adequately receive your love and reciprocate and act normal, act like, a normal functioning unit. Perhaps you've been very worried about someone you care about who, maybe you've been worried about someone who got sacrificed or someone who got perhaps punished in some way, okay? So an example of this could be maybe you're worried about someone who's in jail, or maybe you're worried because you've been pouring love out to someone who's incapable of giving it back to you, maybe because they are unable to because they're caught up in something, or they're just going through a really hard time right now, whoever they are, and so they're detached towards you. You're going to be pouring that love into your home, and your worries are going to transform into a beautiful home. That's what I'm seeing, okay? You're going to channel your worries into making your home very beautiful, very gorgeous, maybe your garden, something like this. It could be that you've been very worried about your beautiful home or how to beautify your home. And you're going to do a good job at it. I do feel like someone's going to show up. Someone's going to make an appearance at your beautiful home. Perhaps you've been wanting someone to show up and visit you. And I feel like this person who you rarely ever see is going to show up. You will receive divine guidance on how to deal with this person. You love this person or your home, your situation into beauty. And your worries would have been for nothing, honestly, pile 1. Because your situation has become grand and gorgeous. You're going to beautify your home. Every time you look up from your bed or your kitchen or from whatever perspective you're in your home, all around you, or in your garden, you're going to see beauty. Pile 1. The situation that was sort of stalled or not moving, perhaps there was a situation in your life that had reached a point where if things felt stuck. Maybe your home was a bit in a shambles, or your situation was less than ideal. And I see that it will become very beautiful, pile 1. And someone who rarely ever shows up is going to come to visit you. and see all this beauty around you. I'm just seeing beautiful scenery all around, and in a situation where I feel like maybe you may be getting a new home, a very beautiful home with beautiful surroundings, or your home is going to be getting renovated, or your backyard is going to be getting renovated. You may be going on a journey or a trip to go visit a very beautiful place. Maybe get away from surroundings that were stale or stalled and go see something or somewhere beautiful. You may go on a boat trip. Yeah, or some kind of trip or vacation, that's possible. And it's going to make you feel so accomplished. Pile 1. You're going to go on a trip somewhere. That's a message coming through. I'm also seeing that your home is going to be very beautiful. You're no longer going to be worrying about your home or the way your home looks. You're going to feel so accomplished. Pile 1. And I feel like things are going to become very beautiful for you. The sky's going to light up. You're going to see, maybe, I feel like you might have a home where the things were kind of walled in, and you're going to create a big window. Maybe if you're doing renovation, a big window is going to appear, and you'll be able to see out into the beautiful surroundings. A very beautiful home. Pile 1. Gorgeous. So you may end up moving into a beautiful home or beautifying your home. So don't worry about it, Pile 1, if that is the case for you. Also seeing that a place you rarely visit, you'll be able to go to, or someone who rarely visits you will show up, and it's going to make you very happy. The person who was detached will show up and make an appearance. But I get the feeling that they may not come by very often. They're rare. They rarely appear. This could be you, of course. You could be making a trip somewhere. And where you go, Pile 1, you're going to be treated like royalty. Pile 1. You're going to be treated like royalty. You're going to be treated like a very accomplished person. And you're going to be returning to someone or some place. Maybe your home, maybe your family home where your extended family lives or something like this. That's a possibility. And you're going to be treated very well there, I must say. There's going to be a sense of fulfillment and harmony when you get there, a sense of completion. People, maybe you've been worried about going to a certain place and concerned that people were not going to get along well with you, or there's going to be harmony. There's going to be harmony even with a detached person, I see. Someone detached is going to be very harmonious towards you. But I get the feeling you'd let go of this person too. You let them go. But they're going to step into your world and sort of play the role that they're supposed to be playing or something like this. You're going to be given accolades and adulation and adoration. You're going to be held. You're going to be included somewhere. And that's what I'm seeing for your next piece of good news, Pile 1. I hope it makes sense to you. Let's move on to your third and final piece of good news, Pile 1. Be right back. Okay, so for your first tarot card on your third final piece of good news, we have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, and for your oracle cards, we are getting Death, number 16, Communication, number 11, Embracing, and Trust. So for your third piece of good news, Pile 1, I see that your wish is going to be getting very fulfilled when it comes to a particular matter. Okay, it's a situation where you were doing a lot of work, too much, Pile 1. It was not sustainable for you to maintain this workload for a long period of time. It would have been bad for your health, and for some of you, bad for your back. Okay, back breaking or impacting your back in some kind of negative way. Maybe you sat too much, or maybe you had to carry heavy things that weren't good for your back. That's going to be changing, Pile 1. You're going to make a new rule in your life. There's going to be a new rule that's made either by you or by somebody else that you're going to be following. and you're going to be living according to the truth of your situation, which is that was too much for you. Now, there was a reason why you were doing it. It was a good reason, but you're going to see reason and realize that it wasn't sustainable. And I feel that you're going to stop doing all that backbreaking or labor or overburdening work. It's like you're trying to do too much. I see that you're going to reach a successful outcome when it comes to this work that you were doing. Friendships, community is going to come into play. You're going to maybe make time for your friends, go out and party a little bit. I see that you may have increased emotional support or assistance from people telling you, hey, leave that alone, come hang out with us. And you're still going to get your wishes fulfilled. Perhaps there was a reason why you were doing all this work and you thought it had to be this way. But I see that you're going to be led to understand that it doesn't have to be that way. And you're still going to get your wishes fulfilled. Now, this burdensome work is going to come to an end. And you're going to be able to effectively communicate with whoever you need to communicate with. It's not going to get in the way of what you were trying to accomplish. It's almost like you've gotten it into your head that it had to be a certain kind of way. It doesn't. It doesn't have to be so backbreaking, Pile 1. Okay? It doesn't have to be so hard or an uphill climb. You're going to find that you're just as effective doing way less, and while making time for your friends and family and partying and relaxation and chilling, self-care. All your wishes are going to be fulfilled when it comes to communicating adequately with someone or something. I feel like there's a situation you're trying to tame, Pile 1. There's a situation that you're trying to bring under control. And you thought you had to do all this work in order to do it. And you're going to find out you don't. You're going to embrace this new rule in your life. You're going to trust it. And your trust is going to lead to happiness in your life, Pile 1. You're going to accomplish what it is that you're looking for. And you're going to get plenty of rest. I see a bed here. You're going to be getting plenty of sleep. You're not going to burn the midnight oil any longer. If that's what you were doing, you're not going to be doing that anymore. You're going to find a good balance in your life, and you're going to have successful outcomes regardless. You're going to discover that this work was either not needed, or someone sane is going to step into your situation and create new rules. Perhaps a boss figure, or perhaps that boss figure is you. Maybe it's you who is bossing yourself around, Part 1. I feel that's often the case in our lives, where we're bossing ourselves around, or maybe you were at a place of work and this employer is going to come into your situation and say, no more. That's not good. That doesn't make any sense. You're going to burn out, Pile 1. We're not going to do that any longer. We're just going to do what you can do. And what you can do is powerful, Pile 1. You will be able to talk to very powerful people, get their attention. You're going to be able to tame a certain situation. And you will be embraced, Pile 1. You'll be embraced. People will clamor around you. The things you're looking for will draw near to you. And it's because you're coming at it from a place of rest. You're coming at it from a place of sanity that people will clamor around you. Okay? It's because you will become more sane and reasonable with your workload that you will actually become more accomplished and draw to you the support, the community, the people that you need. You're going to be able to get out of this dark place, Pile 1, where I feel like you may have been working through the night, or you may have been depressed or something like this, and you're going to step out into the light. You're going to maybe go for walks more often, get out, get some sunlight. It's like you're going to have your cake and eat it too, Pile 1. Okay? You're going to get more rest, go outside, rejuvenate, have friendships, do self-care, and not be tired all the time. And you'll still get that bag, okay? I'm seeing a bag of gold underneath your bed. You're going to be getting paid, Pile 1. You're going to get some income and be able to sock it away. I see some of you putting money in savings, something like this. And you will be able to live, enjoy your life, and be able to create a nest egg or add to your nest egg, things are going to go very well for you. And that's the third piece of good news that you're going to be getting, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to claim the blessings in this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to leave me a comment below. If you don't have anything to say, then go ahead and leave a confirmatory emojis to sort of further claim these blessings in your life. I've put some right there. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourself, okay? I'll catch up with you in the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, Pile 2. You have chosen the Luna Soul Tarot, or this clear-colored star-shaped crystal. You may be a Scorpio. Put that down here. Pisces or Libra. And if you're not, that's okay. Okay, you may have chosen this pile based on your intuition alone. You may have these signs prominently featured in your chart somewhere. It's about your intuition guiding you here to this reading. Your good news coming into your life soon, it has to do with purity and truth. And for some of you, healing. I feel like some of this good news is going to help you connect to your higher self, connect to the goddess within you. Doesn't matter what gender you are. I'm just getting like a spiritual vibe, or like an astral vibe, or maybe it comes to like your spiritual gifts or talents, something like this. That's just a message I'm getting psychically right now for you, Pile 1. So let's take a look at what your first good news that you're going to be getting in the future. Let's take a look at what those cards are saying. We have the Empress, beautiful. We have the Hanged One. We got the Hanged One in Pile 1. You might want to watch that pile as well. We got the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. I love this for you, Pile 2. And then the King of Discs, gorgeous energy on this pile, on this message here. This is your first piece of good news. You have 3 total. We'll cover the rest here in a bit, but let's focus on your first piece of good news. Let me go ahead and add your oracle cards. I'll be right back. So we are getting the Door. Okay, beautiful. Next oracle card we're getting is Energy. All right. Next we're getting Purification. And lastly, we're getting Success. Okay, so Pile 2, your first piece of good news has to do with abundance. Okay, there's something you have like sacrificed yourself for. Okay, there's something you'd accepted, you know, that you have to suspend certain aspects of your life for, or make a sacrifice to attain. It may be that there's a situation where you were martyred, you were scapegoated, or made the one that they're gonna just put it on you, or you're gonna be the one to be left holding the bag, or be the one that's let go of, or something like this, just because they needed someone to take the mess, and it was you. Okay, that's just a message for some of you. For the rest of you, I feel that you have sacrificed, maybe, you know, for example, maybe you wanted to create abundance in your life, so you went to school for 8 years of your life or something like this. You made that sacrifice. You didn't go out much. You didn't do much. Maybe you lived very leanly. You didn't get to go out, didn't get to party, didn't get to buy nice clothes, didn't get to do anything. You just focus on study, and discipline. And I feel like it's going to pay off big time for you. And if you were martyred in some type of situation like this, your time is coming, Pile 2, where you're going to be rich, okay? Wealthy, well off. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe you invested yourself in a certain business, and this business is going to take off, and you're going to become very wealthy, Pile 2. Okay, there's going to be a time of booming for you. You're going to get lucky, and the winds of fate are going to turn towards you. You're going to become fate's darling. You may become, another additional message is coming in, is you may become pregnant and finally have that child that you've been wanting. If you've been having fertility issues and you're wanting a child, that's for those of you who are having this kind of need, or you've been working towards it. It's coming, and your situation is going to be very stable financially. You may receive an angel investor in a business that you have been waiting for or looking to have some sort of financial backing. This person's going to show up. Yeah, I'm getting with the door for sure. Some of you are going to birth a child, possibly a girl. It's possible it's a girl, maybe a boy, but I'm getting girl. Okay, some of you are going to get pregnant and have a daughter, maybe a boy though. Okay, but I'm just telling you what the predominant energies I'm seeing are. The sacrifice that you made is going to lead you to become full of energy and vitality. You're going to become empowered in your situation. You may have sacrificed going outside a lot, something like this. And you're going to be going outside regularly for walks, being outside in the sun again. You may have sacrificed certain foods or a certain way of living. And you're going to be getting a very slim, beautiful, trim, and svelte body. That's one piece of good news coming in as well. Yeah, I feel like some of you may have gone on a detox diet, something like this. And it's going to lead to you being successfully purified. Your body is going to be aligned with nature. You're going to look beautiful. You're going to glow. You're going to have the glow of youthfulness within you, coming out from within. If there was someone you were aiming for, okay, this could be in the dating world. There's a man you wanted or a woman you wanted who was very wealthy. You're going to be getting that person. That person, I'm getting possibly this person is going to become committed to you, or you're going to become in a relationship with this very wealthy person who is going to sponsor you. Maybe they're not a husband, maybe they're just an investor, something like this. You're going to hit the target and get this person into your life, and they're going to help sponsor your situation. Or if you want to become wealthy, if you want to become a very abundant, prosperous provider, you're going to hit the mark. You're going to hit the ball out of the park. You're going to become this person, pile 2. Okay? I am seeing that. Now, I was seeing sort of spiritual ascension energies when I first started your reading, pile 2. So I'm getting that this purification process that you're going through, this detox process, is going to lead to you becoming more aligned with spirit. You may become a much more powerful channeler or psychic. You're going to be, in the waters. I'm seeing mem and I'm seeing amniotic fluid here. So definitely a child for some of you. I feel like you are going to become a mother. And this is going to be good news, right? This is going to be good news for you. So it's if you're wanting this. If you're wanting that child, you've been struggling with fertility, you are definitely going to have that child. And I'm getting daughter vibes. I'm getting that your lucky time's going to come around for you, pile 2. Your lucky time's going to come. And you're going to be prosperous, abundant, making hella money, becoming the parent you wanted to be, or being able to afford to take care of this child. You may be a father, and you'll become wealthy and able to take care of the child that comes into your life very well, very abundantly. I'm just seeing fruition. You see the field of sunflowers. You can see the beautiful, lush forest behind that empress there. Big trees, things growing. I see a passageway, someone coming out into the world. You birthing someone, pile 2. And that's what I'm seeing for your good news, in your first piece of good news, pile 2. Let's move into your second piece of good news. Be right back. Okay, so for your first tarot card, we are getting the devil. We're getting the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. And for your oracle cards, we are getting family. Beautiful energy there. Embracing. Ooh la la. New beginnings. And letting go. Okay, so pile 2. Your second piece of good news that I'm seeing for you here is that there's a situation where you're possibly being abused, or you're possibly stuck in a condition that was not good for you, that was torturous, or that you felt stuck in, like you couldn't get out of it and it was toxic. You're going to be moving out of this energy into an energy that you love, okay? You may maybe leave a toxic relationship behind and fall in love with someone who is harmonious, who celebrates with you. So if you maybe were in a relationship or a marriage that you got a divorce from, or you separated yourself from a situation that was toxic or abusive, it could be work related, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship. You've cut that out now, or you will cut that out. Maybe you've already cut it out, or you will. And love and loving harmonious vibes are going to come into your life. That's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2 as your second blessing. Yeah, I feel that maybe you've had toxic family members, something like this. But I feel that situation is going to be becoming transmuted. So either these people they'll become elevated and treat you better, or you will find family members who treat you well, who clamor around you and want to give you the love and the healthy nurturing that you deserve. You will be embraced, pile 2. You're going to receive, I think, a loving partner or loving mate, or a loving situation is going to come into your life where you're going to be hugged, you're going to be adored. I'm getting like families coming up really big. We see a family here, a family there. So there's some sort of good news coming into your life when it comes to family. Perhaps you'll be meeting up with your family more regularly and they'll be loving towards you. Or if you feel like this is impossible, then maybe you'll be forming a new family. I do see that here with new beginnings. You'll be forming a new family. Perhaps you'll be breaking away from the family you came from and creating a family of your own that is very loving and beautiful and awesome, idyllic in the good vibes that you're going to be getting. Okay. Yes, I feel like you're going to be letting go of some connection. Maybe an old workplace where they drove you, they treated you like a Hebrew slave, pal 2, I'm so sorry. Or they were very toxic on their demands of you. I feel like you're going to be cutting away these people and finding a new place of work that's going to be harmonious, where they promote well-being and celebrations. There's going to be a lot of partying at this new place where when a success is reached, you'll celebrate. It's not going to be this work. Yeah, we had a success. So what? Work. You know, you're going to move into a workplace where, you know, they celebrate every success. Things are happy. People smile there. People celebrate you. They're really grateful to have your intelligence and your truthfulness there. They don't run from it. They're happy to have it. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be let out of your cage, pal 2. There's some place you've been trapped or imprisoned in. You're going to be getting away from this yucky energy, pal 2. I'm so sorry. And I see that you may be falling in love with someone new and create your own life, or you will have a meeting with someone, or have a meeting with you'll be introduced to new people who will embrace you and be like, oh my gosh, we want you here. It's going to be a new beginning for you, pal 2. And it's going to be very harmonious where you're headed. It's just going to be, you're going to love it there, pal 2. You're going to love it. Okay? Alrighty then, that's for your second piece of good news. Let's move into your third piece of good news. I'll be right back. So for your tarot cards, for your third piece of good news, we're getting the Page of Wands. Okay, that sounds fun. The 7 of Wands. All right. The 10 of Cups. And the 4 of Discs, which is the 4 of Pentacles. All right. Let's take a look at what your oracle cards are. We have Intuition, Abundance, Blessings. Oh, beautiful. And Good Cheer. All right. Wonderful. Okay, so pile 2. There is something you enjoy doing. There's something you enjoy doing. It's a hobby or something like this, and it's something that excites you and gives you a sense of freedom. You've been engaging this, or perhaps you will be engaging it in the future. You'll be getting more into it. You're following your intuition when it comes to this thing. There's something you like doing, and your intuition has told you that it's what you need to be doing. It's what you need to be exploring and getting better at. For example, maybe you like to play the guitar, or you like making or doing something for fun on the side, and you've been getting into it. Or it's possible that if you're not, then you will be. And this is part of the good news that's coming your way, pile 2. Now, I see you standing your ground in this thing and overcoming every single challenge that this activity throws at you. Perhaps there'll be competitors. you will be the best one at this hobby, pile 2. You'll be the best one. And there's this idea that it's going to lead you to abundance of a sort. Lots of people, I feel like you're going to make many, if for instance, if you make pottery, okay, you're going to make lots of beautiful pottery, lots of beautiful pots, and many people are going to come and look and admire them. You're going to find like-minded people, pile 2. You're going to find your tribe in this thing, and you're going to be mightily blessed because you're going to find a group of people who are harmonious with the things that you are making and are harmonious with your inclination here, your vibe. You're going to be able to hold on to this activity. Perhaps you were concerned you were going to have to let go of this activity, or you're going to have to stop doing this activity, but you don't have to fear, pile 2. You'll be holding on to it. You'll be able to keep it going. Even after you found a good family or found a good place that you belong, you will continue to hold on to the things that you created, and it's going to make you very happy. I'm seeing a lot of happiness and joy, while at the same time standing your ground on continuing along the path of this thing. You're going to feel very blessed because there are going to be a lot of like-minded people who support you in it. Pink is a color of love, emotional healing. What you make is going to be loved, pile 2. This thing you make in your free time or the thing you do for fun is going to be loved and enjoyed by many. It's going to put you in such good spirits, pile 2. Great spirits. I see that you'll be able to, maybe there was a door that was previously locked to you. You couldn't break through somehow. I see that you're going to find the key to this. Maybe there was a glass ceiling or a place you felt you couldn't go, that you were locked out of. You're going to be able to reach this door and get access to this new area or arena where you can show your wares or show what it is that you do. And it's going to make people very happy. What you do is going to make people very happy. I also feel like it's going to bring you abundance too. You're going to maybe come into some money over this thing that you do. People are going to want to hold on to it. People are going to want to buy it from you. For instance, let's go back to that pottery example. Say that's one of your talents, one of your hobbies. People are going to be greedy for these artifacts that you make or this thing that you do or create. People are going to want to get a bunch of them, put them in their bag, or maybe bookmark them or put them in a folder or order them or something like this so they can have it for themselves. And you're going to make so many people happy. So many people happy with what you do, pile 2. Wow, that's impressive. And you're going to make a lot of this thing, whatever it is. So your ability to make a lot of this thing is not going to be hampered. You're going to just be very prolific, very, very productive. You're going to churn a lot of this stuff out. Each one's going to be very unique, very beautiful, or each product you make. It could be digital, it could be practical, material. Yeah, you're onto something, pile 2. Your intuition has been telling you that this activity or this hobby is something you need to pursue. And I say go for it because that's the good news. And if you've already been pursuing it, then you're on the right track. The good news is it's going to lead you to a harmonious community supporting it, customers who want to hold on to it, who are greedy for it. You're going to be able to carry these things on into your next level or your next phase of achievements or beingness, something like this. You're going to be very blessed. You're going to be very fruitful. I see that if you're wanting a family, a big family, this is very specific for just a few of you, you're going to be getting it. And that's what I'm seeing for you, for your third piece of good news is going to be coming your way. Pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to claim these blessings, then please give it a thumbs up on the video. Let me know what you think of the reading. I'd love to chat with you in the comment section. share in your good news, or I'm very happy for you about what I'm seeing here. I hope you feel that joy too. Keep working at things. If you don't have anything to say, I would really appreciate if you left me comments in the comment section. You could use these emojis here just as an example. Take good care of you, and I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye! Welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's take a look at what good news is coming into your life soon. You chose this yellow star-shaped crystal. We're going to place that here. Or you may have chosen these zodiac signs. We got Aries, Capricorn, and Leo. We'll set that aside for you. Now, it's possible you didn't choose these. Maybe you chose SuperLunaris tarot cards, which is totally fine. You're following your intuition on all of it. It's okay if you're not these zodiac signs. It's totally fine, okay? Now, I'm getting the feeling, pile 3, that you're going to be very lucky in something. Very lucky. Very abundant. There's a streak of positivity and good luck coming into your life soon. All right? You're going to be enlightened about something. You're going to reach a certain understanding about something. All right, let's take a look at what your first... There are 3 pieces of good news to share with you here today. Let's take a look at your first message. We have the Hermit. Okay, I love that. And we got that with the Enlightenment. We got 8 of Swords that I was picking up on earlier. We have the 2 of Swords and the Sun. And for your oracle cards, let me pull those out for you. I'll be right back. So let's see what your oracle cards are. We have Magic. Beautiful energy there. We have Commitment. We have Simplicity. And we are getting Divine Guidance. Okay. Interesting. All right, pile 3. So I feel that you're going to go from being sort of shuttered in, and I'm sorry to say this, maybe a little isolated. There's something you were keeping at bay, something you were not wanting to see. Maybe someone was not wanting to see you, or there's something that you've been keeping out of your life, and you were doing it maybe because, and I'm so sorry, pile 3, maybe you felt insecure about something. Maybe you felt insecure about yourself in some type of way. And so maybe you avoided going outside. Well, I see you're going to be going outside in the future. I see that you're going to score a major success in your life. If you've been isolated, that's going to be changing. Okay, if you've been staying at home a lot, you're going to be going out a lot. This is a good piece of news for you, because it's going to be related to a success that you're going to be having. Okay, you're going to become successful at something that maybe you were previously struggling with and made you want to isolate yourself and stay away from everyone. And you're going to become successful in this thing, and you're going to be going out and being more seen. I feel that you should be more seen and go outside regardless, honestly, because we all have a right to the sun, no matter what state we're in. But that's life, and sometimes we feel insecure. We can't help it. There's some things we don't want others to see. And it looks like this is going to be clearing out. This energy is going to be clearing out of your life. And this stalemate that you've been stuck in, it is going to give way to a sense of joy, success, celebration, pleasure even. You're going to have pleasure in your life, pile 3, over something, okay? So I feel like you may be very mystical, very spiritual. You've been doing some magical work. And perhaps surrounding the insecurity that you've been having. And this insecurity was based on maybe lacking a certain commitment. Maybe you were lacking a commitment in a certain aspect of your life, or maybe you felt like you didn't have someone or something be committed to you like they should be. Okay, so for example, perhaps you were not feeling committed to maybe eating healthy or something like this, and maybe you don't look your best, and it made you feel insecure, something like this. Or maybe on the flip side, and that's just an example, guys, that does not have to be your exact situation, okay? Or it could be, it's just that kind of energy. that maybe you were lacking commitment from someone powerful. Maybe you didn't have a job, or you hadn't been able to secure a contract, or maybe you weren't in the relationship that you wanted to be in, and it made you feel insecure, and that's maybe what made you feel shuttered in, and you didn't want to go out or be seen. Well, I feel like you're going to be scoring a commitment. That's number one. You're going to be maybe you're going to be committing to yourself, your health, your body. You're going to overcome a major obstacle, pile 3. Major. Okay? And your situation is going to become a lot more simpler. Okay? You're going to receive message that things are simpler now. This burden or obstacle is now gone. You no longer have to be avoidant, or keep something at bay. Life has become simpler, or the situation has simplified. And I see that this is going to be tied into the successful feeling that you have. I see you making some sort of journey. You're going to be, I see, look, this is the sun card, and the sunflower represents the sun here. And here we're seeing this person, or this ball, this is going to be you, pile 3, in this boat, heading towards what? The sun, right? So that blockage is going to be removed from your life. There's some sort of blockage is going to be removed. And you're finally going to be able to spread your wings and fly and move, make progress in some situation in your life. Maybe it could be having to do with transportation. I feel like that you're going to be getting transportation in your life. And also, if you were more of a loner, or someone who has maybe social anxiety, I feel like you're going to be overcoming this somehow. And it's going to be through your spiritual practices that you're going to do so. You may be engaging certain spiritual practices right now, and if you're not, I encourage you to do so, because I feel like your cards are saying this is the pathway that's going to lead you to heal yourself and move out of the darkness and out into the light. Or move out of these dark times in your life and out into a successful period of your life again. Okay, bring that success, that the skies, the blue skies and the sunlight back into your life again. No longer are you going to live underneath the shadow of this big looming mountain that was blocking your way. I'm also seeing the support of others. You may join some sort of order or some sort of group, maybe a church or some sort of spiritual community, and you'll be nurtured there. That's what I'm seeing, pile 3. There's going to be some sort of, spiritual group that you find that will nurture you, that will pour love upon you. And it could be a social group as well that's going to include you. And it's going to help lift this heavy, burdensome feeling out of your life, like you're alone, you're insecure because no one gets you or no one's around you or something like this, and you're going to be bolstered by this community or this sisterhood or this brotherhood or just this group of people. And that's the first blessing that I'm seeing coming into your life, pile 3. Let's move on to your next blessing. Be right back. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. And for your oracle cards, I'm getting Celebration. Ooh, party time. I like that for you. We have the Light. I love that. Power and Passion. So, my beautiful pile 3, I'm saying that things are going to be smoothing over for you. Okay? Things are going to be smoothing over for you. You had a certain hesitation about something. You weren't sure whether you should remain in your comfort zone or be bold and strike out and try something different. I see that you're going to be bold, pile 3. You're going to be bold. You're going to strike out on your own. You've come from a situation, or you'll be coming from a situation that was chaotic, and you're going to be moving towards smoother waters with this move. Okay, pile 3. You're going to be moving towards a very, very abundant situation where you're going to be in a position to inherit prosperity. Okay? you're going to be offered an opportunity that you're looking for to be, and you're going to be included in either a very prosperous company or a very prosperous family. You may be marrying, maybe you're trying to decide who to marry, something like this. You're going to make the right choice or choose the right job. Okay, the job that you choose or the person you choose to marry is going to be affiliated with a prosperous and abundant background. And I get the feeling this is something you're looking for, you want to have in your life. A very stable background, a very wealthy background. Now, could be having to do with family. And I feel that this could also have to do with an investment. And you're going to end up with money in the bank, pile 3. The choice you make is going to lead to wealth, abundance, inheritance, money in the bank. So I feel like you've been through some hard times. You're trying to smooth out your situation. You're going to face a choice in the future, and you're going to make a choice that leads to abundance. There's celebration coming up for you, pile 3. You're going to be delighted at the outcome of the choice you make. You're going to become very powerful, and the situation you choose is going to be one you're very passionate about. I see a lot of people taking part in your situation in the future. Perhaps you were in a situation in the past where you were more isolated or didn't have a lot of people around you, pile 3. I see a lot of people clamoring around you, or you being part of a big group. Okay, I'm seeing it here, here, and here. And it's going to bring so much happiness and joy. I'm seeing like a Mayflower event. You're going to attend more events. And this is going to really charge you up, pile 3. It's going to give you the energy you were looking for and bring passion pouring into your life. There's this idea that you're very hesitant. You're hesitant. You're not sure. You're hesitant about whether you should become involved or not. Pile 3, the moment you choose to be involved is the moment your life changes for the better. Okay? You're going to be either marrying into a big family or becoming part of a big community or becoming part of a company that's very illustrious and has a lot going on, a lot of people supporting the growth of this company or the growth of this family or the growth of this legacy. You're going to be celebrated by people with of like mind. I think you're really underestimating how much of a difference you becoming more involved or striking out and being bold and becoming more part of this community or this group of people. You're really underestimating the amount of change and charge it's going to bring into your life. It might come across a little scary. Maybe you're used to being alone. You prefer to be alone. Maybe you've been through bad things before dealing with groups of people. And, this is going to be scary. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. It's going to bring so much joy into your life. And you're going to get to express your passion, which is, honestly, for some of you, it's making money. And you're going to make a lot of money once you step out and become more part of this thing. I also see like a job offer. Being offered a job, you're going to be pulled into a certain community. You're going to do very well there. And that's the second piece of good news I see coming towards you in the future. Let's move into your third piece of good news. Be right back. So we're getting the Star. We're getting the Queen of Cups. We're getting the Emperor. And we're getting the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And for your Oracle cards, we are getting Paradise. That's beautiful. Wow. Pile 3. We're getting Acceptance, Wisdom, and Courage. Beautiful energy, Pile 3. So here's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. There's healing coming into your life. Some situation is going to become healed. It's going to become paradise-like, all right, in your life. If you've been undergoing some sort of health struggle, then please know that that situation is going to become cleared up. It could be depression, honestly. And if it's more physical, which depression is physical, it has to do with your brain chemicals. But if it's like in your body, like some sort of illness, like a major illness, please note that the universe has heard your cries. The universe has heard your prayers. And your situation, your body's going to be transformed into a paradise-like type of situation. You're going to become rejuvenated, and you're going to rebuild something maybe that was lost or broken. I see very loving energy coming into your life as well. Someone is going to love you, pile 3. Someone's going to really love you. You're going to become the master of your situation. You're going to gain a certain position of leadership in your life, and you're going to be able to handle the ups and downs in your life brilliantly. So for some of you, I feel like you may be moving to a very beautiful place. You're going to be living in a very beautiful location. Very paradise-like, maybe on an island, or where everywhere you look, it's just gorgeous. Okay, maybe somewhere in California, or I don't know. That's just an example, guys. Okay, I'm giving there. As far as location, you're going to be loved. You're going to be accepted where you're going. I feel like you're going on a trip somewhere. I'm getting like island-like, paradise-like, tropical vibes. You know, I'm seeing that here at the island. I'm seeing that there with the fishies in the ocean and a boat. I mean, come on. You're going to go on some maybe splendid vacation where you're going to just be healed by nature. You're going to come back to yourself. You're going to be turned back into a baby or something like this, okay? You're going to become refreshed, and you're going to have a comeback that's going to be insane, pile 3. A huge comeback. You're gonna be at the end of this vacation, you're gonna be like, here I come, world. Okay. Loving energies are gonna flow into your life again. Perhaps you're gonna become more lovable, or you're gonna find someone who loves you. There's this idea that you're going to step into a position of leadership in your life. Maybe you're going to be relocating altogether to this beautiful place and secure a position of leadership while you're there. So not only are you going to be living in a beautiful place, but you're going to be a boss there. Maybe have a business there, or become employed into a position of leadership. And again, I'm getting this very watery vibe, guys. I feel like some of you are definitely going to be moving near the ocean. And this is something you would have wanted, okay? Living near the ocean, or you may go on a vacation to a very beautiful place near the ocean. And you're going to go sailing or on a yacht, or, you know, you're going to be living that beach life, you know, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scenery, locale, the dream vacation of your life, pile 3. I see that you're going to be able to handle your finances really well. If you were worried, will I be able to pay for it, or when I get there, will I be able to enjoy myself because I'm concerned about finances? Yes, you will, because even if you don't feel like you have a lot, you're going to be able to juggle your finances in such a way that it all works brilliantly well. Nothing will suffer. No bills will suffer. Nothing. And you're going to get everything you want. You're going to get the experience of a lifetime. Or you're just going to enjoy your life there. If you move there, you're going to be able to make it all work. You're going to be brave and take this step into your new life as in a position of leadership, and you're going to be able to share your wisdom with these people, and it's going to bring this company or this situation that maybe the situation you're moving into, maybe the home life that you're moving into, or the company you're going to be moving into, you're going to bring them success. Your wisdom is going to bring that company or that situation or the life that you're moving into, it's going to make it successful. And all you have to do is show courage. All you have to do is be bold and take that step. I feel like there's a similar theme to the messages here for you today, pile 3. There is some major transformation coming into your life where your location's going to change. You're going to be more out in the open. You're going to be connected with people. You're going to bring improvements into your life. This is the good news that is coming into your life, pile 3. A position of leadership, a beautiful location, or things of beauty being brought into your life. Beautiful. I also see healing. Perhaps you are depressed. You're going to feel amazing on top of the world where you're headed, pile 3. On top of the world. You can even see that you're you have the corner office. You can see the whole city skyline. You're going to be on top of the world. You're going to be sitting on top of the world, pile 3. Bravo. And that's your third piece of good news. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to claim the blessings, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comment section down below. I'd love to chat with you. If you have nothing to say, then feel free to leave me an emoji. That's very helpful to the algorithm, to how the algorithm treats this channel. We'll consider it an energy exchange. Thank you so much, and take very good care of yourself. And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading pile 4. So you chose the Spheres of Heaven Tarot, which is these cards right here, or you may have chosen this red star crystal. Place that down here. Or you may have chosen one of these zodiac signs, and it's okay if you're not one of these zodiac signs. We got Gemini, Taurus, and Cancer. These are intuition-led readings, so you may be coming here because your intuition said this was the reading for you, or that there's messages in here for you. That is powerful. That's what you should respect and pay attention to. If you didn't have any strong inclinations, then the zodiac signs is to help those to find this message. Okay. Also, I recommend that if yours is one of your zodiac signs, then you should watch this reading, because that will mean there are some messages in here for you as well. Okay, pile 3, just as far as a psychic read right off the bat, I feel that your good news, there's good news coming into your life relating to a passion of yours. I'm also getting that you're going to be getting a lot of vitality and strength in the future. So if you've been feeling kind of run down or low in energy, I see some of this picking up for you in the future. I'm also getting that your survival instincts, you're going to survive. If you've been feeling like something's been challenging your sense of survival or well-being or thriving, something like this, you will survive whatever this conflict or challenge is. Okay, that's a piece of good news that's coming into your future. You're going to become more assertive. You're going to show courage in a situation, or perhaps someone you've been wanting to show more courage, someone you've been wanting to be more assertive towards you is going to show that to you as well. There's just some few pieces of good news coming through for you that I'm picking up on. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what messages are coming through your tarot cards. We got 3 pieces of good news that are going to be coming into your life in the future, pile 4. They're coming to you. They're going to be making themselves known to you in the future. We got the 4 of Pentacles, the Empress, the Ace of Cups, beautiful energy, and the 7 of Swords. And as far as your oracle cards, let me get that for you right now. Okay, so we're getting Mother, Leadership, Fulfillment, and Health. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so pile 4. I see that you're going to be coming into possession of something. Okay, you're going to be coming into possession of something that you love. It could be that something you'd hope to become more fruitful and abundant is going to flower. I do see that. I do see like a growth and maturation process happening where something's going to become very abundant and flower and produce and productive and be productive and become more fertile even. Okay. I'm seeing luxury, creativity, also seeing love. So I feel that there were some losses you may have suffered in the past. Perhaps someone stole from you. I mean, it's possible. Or you lost something. You suffered some losses, or you were deceived or tricked by someone. I see that you will be able to maybe hold on to that which was lost, or you'll be able to recover that which was lost, or you'll be able to replace it somehow. I'm getting Mother coming up twice here, guys. There's the Empress. We got the Mother here as well. I see that you will be holding on to your pregnancy. I see the Mother holding on to her womb. So if you had maybe suffered miscarriages in the past, pile 4, and I'm so sorry if you went through that, I see that your future pregnancy is going to remain intact, and you're going to mother or birth something or someone. It's going to be very strong pregnancy, strong child, standing strong against the waters, the gushing waters and the tides. You can see the lighthouse, and as you know, the storms at sea where the water goes crashing against the walls, and yet it stands strong and firm, right, guys? So that's the energy I'm seeing for you. If you're trying to get pregnant, that's if you were trying to get pregnant and maybe you suffered some miscarriages or losses, that child is going to remain firmly in place. You're going to be healthy. It's going to be a powerful pregnancy, powerful and strong pregnancy, and it's going to come to full term. You're going to have a full term child in your hands. Okay, pile 4. So kudos to you on that. Bravo. Very happy to share that news. I'm also getting that there's some financial losses you may have suffered. Okay, this may be a message for some of y'all, or all of y'all. Maybe all these messages apply. If it doesn't resonate, just leave the rest for the others. I'm seeing this. It may have been some financial losses that you suffered, but I see that you're going to be able to hold on to those losses, some of your property is going to remain with you, and it's going to grow. I see abundance coming into your life, pile 4. What you have is going to multiply, and become very abundant, and you will not be shaken, pile 4. You will not be shaken. I see that you're going to be fruitfully abundant. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And you're going to love seeing the seeds of what you planted come to fruition and bloom for you. Okay? Pile 4. And it feels like maybe this person or this situation got stolen from you, or that you lost, threatened your health in some type of manner. You're going to be just fine. Okay? You're going to bounce back from this. You're going to bounce back from this. In the journey of life, we will experience losses from time to time. Okay? What matters is our ability to be resilient, to bounce back, and to keep going, and to keep coming back, and keep thriving, and keep bouncing back. That's what is going to be your next piece of good news, is that what you had previously lost will be yours again. What you had previously felt was slipping away from your hands is not only going to be firmly in your hands in the future, but it's also going to be blooming abundantly. And that's what I'm seeing for your first piece of good news. Let's go ahead and move on to your next piece of good news, pile 4. Be right back. We are getting the King of Pentacles for your first tarot card, the Nine of Swords, okay, the Tower, and the 5 of Swords for your tarot cards. Next, we are getting beauty, gorgeous, abundance, happiness, and healing. Again, we're getting healing for you, pile 4. Wow. You're going to be bouncing back from something for sure. Now, I do see that there was some sort of major downfall that you suffered in the past, pile 4. Some sort of major downfall. What you thought was going to remain and be standing strong was struck down. And I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, pile 4. There may have been some sort of bullying tactics or some sort of conflict where someone was going to, quote unquote, show you. They wanted to win at all costs against you. And they were willing to cheat even to do it. Again, that sucks. I really, really it makes me mad, makes my blood boil when I think of the fact that people are willing to do whatever it takes to cheat in order to win sometimes, instead of just gracefully accepting the path that they're on. But, sometimes these people or these tactics or these, honestly, they could just be forces of life that come through. It could be like tariffs, for instance, ruining someone's business or something like this. That's not necessarily personal, but it impacts the whole. It's a force. And that's just the way of life. Sometimes these things come through, but it's about resilience. It's about the comeback. That's what we've got, pile 4. I see that you're going to be very stable despite this, pile 4. You can be very stable, very financially stable and abundant. Prosperity is going to be yours. You're going to become a major provider. Someone's going to be very generous towards you, possibly because of how beautiful you are, or possibly because of the beauty of the things you create. Someone's going to be very generous towards you because of this. I'm also seeing that you worried a lot about, abundance coming back into your life again. And I feel like you're going to have to worry about it no more in the future, pile 4. This shakeup is going to blow over, and the winds of happiness and joy are going to come into your life. I feel like you may find a partner who supports you comes around you to help you move through this episode in your life, or you may have a partner in your life right now who's going to be instrumental in helping you heal and push through this time of distress and adversity. You're going to be very happy in the future, Pile 4. I see that. You're going to have good friends. Perhaps it was a friend who betrayed you. I see a good friend, a solid friend whose heart is true is going to be in your life in the future. And they're going to have your back despite this shakeup. They're going to have your back. They're not going to be like, they're not going to be blaming you. They're not going to say, oh, that was your fault and turn against you. Or they're not going to abandon you in your time when you've lost everything. You're going to have good friends. A good friend in your life who's going to stick by your side. And I see that this conflict that you had, it's going to lead to a time of rest for you, actually. You're going to rest, you're going to heal, you're going to recover, and you're going to receive generosity. Someone's going to be generous towards you, and it's going to help you because of the beauty that you exude. It could be that you're going to get lots of rest and your inner glow is going to come back to you, and someone's going to stand by you, stand by your side, Pile 4, as you recover. The abundance is going to come back. I see that people are going to come by and admire what it is that you're making. People are going to come look at you and say, wow, I really like what Pile 4 is about. And they're going to stick with you, Pile 4. And you're going to be healed. I see healing coming into your life, especially in regards to this conflict, because I feel like it may have done an emotional number on you or a psychological number on you. And you're going to be able to sleep it off, as they say. You're going to be sleeping it off. Your vitality is going to come back. Your glow. You're going to have a glow up. You're going to be beautiful, Pile 4. That's another message coming through. You're going to be gorgeous. So if you are getting another story coming through here, something about a divorce, something about a relationship that was just ugly. It was a nasty divorce, an ugly battle with someone who they turns out they were karmic, and you're going to recover from this, and you're going to be beautiful. Your beauty is going to lure a man in or a partner in who is a very generous provider, who's going to look at you and be like, I can't believe someone didn't want that. They're going to be like, what? And they're going to be all over you, Pile 4. They're going to want you by their side. They're going to want to sponsor you without even batting an eyelid. It's not going to be, oh, well, I'll sponsor you if you do this or if you do that. They're going to just be spellbound by your beauty, Pile 4, and just pour and lavish love and attention and resources upon you. This is going to help lead you to a beautiful state of abundance. And this person's going to stick by your side. They're going to want to enjoy life beside you. And you're going to have a very restful life in the future, Pile 4. You're not going to be hustling or any of this. You'll be able to get good rest. Your beauty will be maintained, and you will still have that abundance in your life, and your work will still be admired. You'll get to do your work. It'll still be admired. Your beauty will be admired. Yeah. And that's what I'm seeing for you as far as your second piece of good news coming into your life in the future. Let's take a look at the third piece of good news, the third final. Be right back. We are getting the Page of Swords for you, Pile 4. We're getting temperance. Gorgeous energy for you, Pile 4. We have the Star, and we're getting the 6 of Swords. As for your oracle cards, we're getting family. Pretty. Breakthrough, wonders, and harvest. Pile 4. Okay. So I see that you're going to receive some astonishing news, Pile 4. You're going to receive some astonishing freaking news. And you're going to observe something happen, which is that someone is going to make a compromise with you, or you're going to watch your situation become one that flows very well, or flows very well with someone else or something else. A great wish of yours is going to come true. Yes, a great wish of yours. And your situation is going to go from rocky to more steady. So maybe there was a person that maybe you thought, I'm not compatible with a lot of situations. My situation is not compatible with a lot of situations. But you're going to be shocked, because you're going to find a situation that's compatible with you or compatible with your situation. You're going to find someone who's compatible with you, or compatible with your situation. A compromise is going to be made. It's a great wish of yours. It's going to come true. And things are going to flow a lot more smoothly for you. This may have something to do with your family, or familial relationships. There's going to be a breakthrough you're going to make when it comes to maybe some kind of family conflict or conflict within your relationships. There's going to be a reuniting, a new agreement's going to be reached on how things are going to be handled. And so it's going to be like a breakthrough, like, oh my gosh, we finally figured this thing out. Okay? Finally figured it out. And your situation is going to stand strong. I'm getting Pegasus, which is a sign of strength and power and honestly magic. Your situation is going to appear very magical to you. It's going to be like, oh, wonder of wonders. How is this even possible? You know that statement, when pigs fly? Pigs are going to be flying, Pile 4. Something seemingly impossible is going to happen for you. It may have to do with your relationships or a relationship in your life. And you're going to see a situation that you thought was maybe hopeless or impossible lead to a very profitable and successful conclusion. Okay? It's possible this may have to do with your business as well, okay? Because I'm getting Harvest. There's this idea that maybe your business was feeling kind of rocky, or your business relationships are feeling a bit rocky. And I see that you're going to have some kind of breakthrough where a new agreement or a new contract or a new flow or way of being with maybe the other parties involved is going to be reached. And it's going to lead to you collecting your share of the harvest. All is not going to be lost. Healing will come. I'm also getting spiritual healing, Pile 4. Yes. You're going to be connected with your spiritual side. I'm going to be frank here. There's a strong sense of spirituality coming into play here. Perhaps you are employing some magical spiritual methods to accomplish this great wish of yours. And it's going to work. It's going to work for you. I see that you're going to be able to collect a certain bounty from a situation that seemed very treacherous, very unstable in the past. So I do see that it may have to do with family, like I said earlier. It could have to do with business too, or some sort of investment opportunity, something you had invested in or invested your efforts or resources in. It's going to smooth out and you're going to receive your wish, Pile 4. I hope this made sense. I'm seeing strength too. Perhaps you had maybe abandoned a certain situation thinking, I'm going to, not washing your hands off of it, but just, taking a back seat, taking a back position, a backwards position and watching from the sidelines, because you're like, I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know if I fit in there. I don't know if this is supposed to work for me. And you're going to watch that situation transform from you taking a back seat to all of a sudden you're standing strong, maybe even on your own. Okay, you'll be standing strong on your own and at the same time compatible with another situation. Compatible, maybe you will find a situation that allows you to stand strong on your own and doesn't mess with you too much. And so in doing so, will you gain a certain strength that will allow your situation, will allow you to thrive and heal and maybe even make some profit, okay, from the situation. In fact, not maybe, you will. Your efforts will not lead to nothing. They will lead to something. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 4, as far as your final piece of good news. I hope it made sense. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. I hope it resonated. If you would like to claim the blessing in this reading, then please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. I'd love to chat and support you on your journey. If you have nothing to say, please feel free to leave me some emojis like the ones above here, or just whatever emojis you want to leave me. This will encourage the algorithm to promote the channel. We'll consider it an energy exchange. Take good care of yourself, okay, Pile 4? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye!